Good day, everyone. My name is Amara Darwisa K. Didigan, and my topic is about what to do during the actual community immersion period. And this is the continuation of Reina Katubay's report. Before I start, let me give you a quick review about my topic. Okay, so my topic is about the do's and don'ts during community immersion. Basically, this lesson will guide us on what we should and shouldn't do while we are in the community. For example, when we go to the barangay or local area to work with the people there, we need to act respectfully, dress decently, and follow appropriate conduct. We're not there to do anything inappropriate. We are there to serve. So, we represent our school, so we should act properly and follow the instruction of the community leaders to ensure a peaceful and productive experience. As you can see on the slide, the image represent what happens during the actual community immersion period. Now, let's move on to the main discussion. During the actual community immersion period, we have to separate things to consider and remember from the things to avoid. So number 8, sa things to consider and remember ay ang be courteous to everyone, whether to a vendor or community official. Remember that you are there to work with the community. So, meaning being courteous means you treat everyone with respect, whether they are barangay official or just someone selling outside. Like, it doesn't matter what their role is, you still have to be polite. You're there, you're not there to look or feel superior. You're there to work with them, to learn from them, and build good relationship. Even small things like saying good morning po or thank you po really makes a difference. It shows na you respect them and that you're serious about being there. At the end of the day, you're not just representing yourself but also your school. So you really have to act properly. Sa things to avoid naman ay ang avoid labeling name and naming people with politically incorrect terms. Try to be more discreet in your use of words to avoid offending other people. So, meaning, don't call people names or use terms that are offensive or politically incorrect. Be mindful with your words because you might hurt someone without meaning to. Just be respectful and think before you speak. Not everything na joke for you is okay for others. Number 9, act properly and discreetly. You are representing your school and your fellow student. Be responsible with the words you say. So, we really have to act properly and low-key. Don't be loud or pa-attention seeker. You're there as a representative of your school and classmates. Whatever you say or do reflects on them too. Kaya be careful with your words. Make sure you're not there being rude or insensitive. Just stay respectful, professional, and chill. That way, people will take you seriously and feel comfortable working with you. Wala siyang things to avoid. Ang number 10, depending on the types of entry you use, wear proper uniforms and identification cards. This will allow the community to identify who are the trainees who will immerse in their community. So, dito naman, always make sure to wear the proper uniform and your ID, especially depending on the kind of activity or area you're entering. It helps the community recognize you as part of the immersion group, and it builds trust. Plus, it shows that you're organized, respectful, and taking the immersion seriously, which is very important when working with locals. So things to avoid, do not show off in terms of dressing up. You are there in the community to help. Just bring an extra white shirt if you have to change your soil uniforms after your activities. Dito naman, so when you're in the community, no need to dress up or be extra. You're there to serve, not to stand out. Just bring an extra white shirt in case your uniform gets dirty. Simple and practical. Also, try not to draw attention to yourself. Stay low key and avoid acting like a visitor. It's all about respect and being part of the community. So, ang 11, it is highly advised to keep your valuables secured to protect you from unnecessary attracting and distracting community people from possible thief, etc. So, dito naman, mas mainam na siguraduhin natin na secured ang mga valuables na tulad ng cellphone at wallet at iba pa. Hindi lang ito para maiwasan mawala, pero para rin ito hindi makadistract or hindi maka-attract ng unnecessary attention sa community. Mas maayos kung low-key lang para maiwasan ang distraction at anumang abala. Then, sa things to avoid naman, never bring out your valuable things like cellphone, jewelry, and money in the public places. Kasi, dito kapag nilabas mo yung mga valuable things mo, may possible na mawala ito. Kasi aside from being risky, it is also can attract unwanted attention. Like, better to keep it low-key to avoid losing anything or becoming a target. Safety and respect lang talaga. It's not the time to flex. Then, sa number 12 naman, always document your visit, write it in your record notebook, and have it checked by your faculty in charge. Do not forget to write the date, the narratives of important events that happen, and your reflection toward this. So, dito naman, always make sure na na-document lahat ng mga visit ninyo because it's super important. Write everything down sa record notebook and have it checked by your faculty in charge. Don't forget to include the date, yung mga important na nangyari during the visit, and most especially your personal reflection. It helps track your progress and shows how you're learning from the experience. Then, sa number 12, tulad ni number 9, wala siyang things to avoid. So, number 13 naman, always ask for permission from concerned people when you have to take picture. It is best to take picture that shows you in action and working with the community people, and this can best illustrate your experience in the community. Again, be mindful of your surrounding and be careful in your bringing out valuables. So, dito naman, mahalagang humingi ng permisyo bago kumuha ng litrato. Lalo na kung may kasama ang community members. Simple act of respect lang. Mas okay din kung ang mga kuha ay nagpapakita ng actual na ginagawa mo. Like interacting or working with the people kasi mas totoo at meaningful yung documentation. At syempre, be mindful sa paligid at mag-ingat sa paglabas ng mga valuable things tulad ng phone at camera para iwas abala o panganib. Then, sa things to avoid naman, never promise and commit to a task that is beyond you and your school capability. Never go beyond the activities stated in your MOA to avoid false commitments and dependency of the community. Dito naman, never make promises or commitment or commit to something na alam mong hindi mo kayang panindigan or ng school mo. It is important to stay within the limits of what's written in your MOA para iwasan ang false hopes or expectation from the community. If you go beyond that, there's a risk na umasa sila sa inyo and for something you can't really provide, which can lead to disappointment and dependency. In conclusion, Always act with honesty, respect, and responsibility in the community. Know your limits, follow the agreed plans, and avoid making promises you can keep. This builds trust and ensure a meaningful, sustainable partnership. So that's all for my report. Thank you for listening.